Hello YouTube. Robert Alvarez, the Psychic Witch, also known as Mr. Lighting and a Fan, and yes, I have my lighting, and I have my fan. How you doing? I do hope you and yours in YouTubeLand are happy and healthy and safe and well. Right now the time is approximately 10 p.m. and 1 minute Eastern Time, and the date is Thursday, February 9th, 2023. So, a few months ago, by accident, I discovered a Buffy-themed book. Now, I don't remember if I've ever discussed it on my YouTube channel, but I've been a fan of Buffy the Vampire Slayer, the series, the character, and its spin-off Angel for years and years and years. And the irony is that I did not begin watching Buffy the Vampire Slayer until its second season. And the people who introduced me to that series are people that are no longer a part of my life. In fact, one of them is definitely a former friend. I wouldn't call her an enemy, but I would definitely call her a former friend because that is exactly what she is. Her now ex-boyfriend is not a former friend, but you know, if I did see him again, it would be a bit awkward to say the least. But anyway, so over the years I've read various Buffy comic books and graphic novels, media tie-in novels, and I enjoyed the actors so much that any opportunity that I had to watch them portray other characters in other TV shows and movies, I would do it. So imagine my surprise and delight when I discovered this. In Every Generation by Kendare Blake. Now I'm going to whip something out of my right eye first, and then I'm going to read about this book. And in case you're wondering, 3 more chapters and the acknowledgments, and then I'm done. Frankie the Vampire Slayer? Frankie Rosenberg wasn't yet alive when her mom, Willow, her Aunt Buffy, and the original Scooby Gang destroyed the Hellmouth and saved the world from the first evil. These days, life in New Sunnydale is blissfully quiet. Frankie is just trying to survive her sophomore year at the rebuilt high school and use her budding magical powers to make the world a better place. Fun fact, Frankie Rosenberg is an ecological witch. So for those of you who are ecologically focused, you would love her. But that world is suddenly plunged into danger when the Slayer community is the target of a deadly attack, leaving the future of the line uncertain. Then, Frankie discovers she's sort of freakishly strong. Oh, and there's something Willow never told her about her true identity. Cue the opening credits. Quicker than she can carve a steak, Frankie discovers there's more to saving the world than witty one-liners and stupid hot demons. To whom could she be referring? I don't know. Angel. Anyway. Now everyone looks to her for answers, but speaking up has never been her strong suit. And it's hard to be taken seriously when your mom is such a powerful witch. She almost ended the world once, while your greatest magic trick is recycling. Eco-witch. Despite the many challenges standing in her way, Frankie must assemble her own bumbling Scooby Gang, get dressed up in Buffy's vintage 90s clothes, and become a new Slayer for a new generation, before whatever came for the rest of the Slayers comes for her next. Kendare Blake is the #1 New York Times best-selling author of the 3 Dark Crowns series, the Anna Dressed in Blood duet, or as I would say, duology, and the Goddess War trilogy. I'm intrigued by that one, of course. She holds an M.A. in creative writing from Middlesex University in northern London, and after living there will forever be chasing the perfect packet of fish and chips. I would tell her to come to the East Coast and go to Assault and Battery, which is the sister restaurant of Tea and Sympathy on Greenwich Avenue in Greenwich Village, Manhattan, New York, or New York City. Now she lives and writes in Gig Harbor, Washington from under a pile of dogs and cats. So I'm going to have Drake do a close-up of the cover of the book. And yes, I opted for hardcover. And I'm going to have him do a close-up of the back of the cover, which reads, "Into every generation a Slayer is born. The next generation starts now." And I'm going to have a photograph, I'm going to have Drake, more commonly known as my awesome audiovisual person for my YouTube videos, do a close-up of the beautiful author photograph. And in case you're wondering why, yes, I do have the next book in the series. Fun fact, I'm going to tell on myself. I thought I had already recorded the video to this book. I did not. And I'm like, how in the world am I going to put the video about this book in the description box for this book, or rather the video for this book, if I don't record this video? So, yeah. And I insist on finishing this book first. Now, I will tell you that now that I have the second book in this series, I'm spending more time reading this book. Not that, you know, I mean, if you can see the bookmark, it's not like I dilly-dallied on this book. I have 3 library books that are due on February 16th, and I have only begun reading one of them. And the other 2 are James Patterson novels. What does that tell you? And I'm also reading a cat-themed cozy mystery. So between that and In Every Generation by Kendare Blake, yeah, that's been it. So anyway, if you are reading either one of these books, tell me in the comments. If you already know about Kendare Blake, tell me in the comments. And if you are looking forward to some of the other books that are bringing new life to the Buffyverse, please tell me in the comments. I only know of 2 others. So if there are any, so please do not assume that I already know about them. There was a time when I knew about all the different books and comics and whatnot. I'm out of the loop. So please, if you know of any other comics, any other books that focus on the Buffyverse, please tell me. Because, you know, I mean, yes, that would make some people like, oh my God, Robert's buying more books again. But, you know, they'll just have to get over it. Right? Right. Drake did not say, yes, I'll get over it. He abstained from saying yay or nay. Silly boy. Silly, silly boy. Anyway, so I absolutely want to thank the Kendare Blake for creating this beautiful series of novels. I would love there to be 35 of them. And if there aren't, I'll be disappointed. But I also want to thank the people that are publishing these books. Who is publishing these books anyway? You know, I don't even know. Hyperion. Oh, come on. The hotel where Angel Investigations were housed was called the Hyperion Hotel. You cannot make this up. Man, I did not even know that. Okay. Thank you to Hyperion Publishing for publishing these books. May you continue doing so. And Kendare Blake, may you continue writing them. And of course, to all of you in YouTube land, thank you so much for honoring who I am and what I do, and for honoring Drake, more commonly known as my awesome audiovisual person, for my YouTube videos and everything he does as well. Thank you so much. I thought I heard something. I'm like, I hear something. It's in the hallway. Anyway, thank you for all the likes. Thank you for all the comments. Thank you for all the shares. And thank you for all the subscriptions to my YouTube channel. And of course, an extra big and beautiful and bountiful thank you to those who have scheduled your sessions. I wish all of you a beautiful night, a wonderful weekend, and as always, stay tuned for the next video.